Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans, and you haters of all ages, welcome to another episode of RAGIN. Today's topic, let's talk Impact Wrestling. We've already talked AEW, we've already talked WWE. Let's go with the other one. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
I'm bad.
I don't know much about
good. That
Impact,
makes sense.
so yeah, you can take off this one and I'll just kind of... See, that's the problem with Impact. Like, because they don't have a TV deal.
See, he's got it now.
And you don't really follow it. Like, you can get the internet. Like, sometimes I'll keep an eye on YouTube. That's where I get a lot of my wrestling
that's
information
honestly
anyways.
the majority of where I keep up with Impact.
Which, really, yeah, right. Access TV, better than some of the channels they've been on, but not everyone has it. Then you have Twitch.
There's no access?
Just not everyone has access.
Not everyone has access.
You know, if G4 TV comes back in full swing, I'd like them to, like, take it.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
So,
I'd be okay with
one more reason for me to watch G4.
I mean, they're not a channel yet, but if they get back to being a channel, I'd be okay with them getting wrestling back.
and then they're live on Twitch. But Twitch can have its own difficulties. And you have to actually sit down. You can't always pull Twitch up on a TV. You have to have it just on a computer, on the phone. So it's not always the most comfortable thing.
But everybody nowadays does also have a video game console. As long as you got an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a Switch, you can pull up Twitch on your console of choice.
Yeah.
I don't have a console.
He doesn't.
I do have a console, but...
He's computer. So you have a computer to watch it, you don't get to argue.
I am a part of the PC Master Race. Look at my blonde hair.
Actually, wow. PC, Master Race, Xbox, PlayStation.
Yeah, no.
I also have a Switch, but...
Well, I have a Switch too, and...
I mean,
Actually,
we always knew you were a little...
Hey,
Happy
it's
Pride Month.
So, that's a big thing they got to work on, is hopefully soon they can find themselves on a real TV deal again. Impact has not done tapings with fans yet. AEW has, Impact, or WWE has, they're back on the road soon. Same with AEW. Hopefully Impact finds its way back onto a road. They were, before the pandemic hit, they were actually on the road, selling out. They were not going for the major stadiums like they did at one point. You said this about AEW. You have to realize they're an indie company with a TV deal.
Yeah.
Impact did that. They were going for smaller venues. Smaller venues you can get better.
There's nothing wrong with smaller venues.
No.
Because, having a stadium show and having to tarp off 60% of the seats for production, we still see the empty.
Yeah.
So, WrestleMania, seeing the fake cardboard.
Yeah. So, hopefully Impact can get back on the road, because honestly, since the pandemic started, match quality-wise and story-wise, I want to say Impact's actually done better than AEW and WWE. It's just no one sees it. And they have such this bad taste already in the mouth when as soon as you say TNA or Impact,
So let's be real here. If a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it,
yeah.
did it really, fall?
Yeah.
Did it really make a noise?
I mean, Impact's biggest impact is hitting the restart button. Like, hey, we're gonna but we're gonna
They're like the DC. It's like every couple of years we're just gonna hit the restart button. See what happens.
So, one thing I'm curious about right now is where they're going to go with the whole Kenny Omega as champion thing. And which Impact roster star will become the hero to take the belt from him.
W. Morrissey.
The fusion of, what was it, Test and Edge?
I gotta give that guy credit. He has come a long way.
He has.
The past year and a half. He's got himself cleaned up. He's got his act together. He cut a decent promo the other day.
And dude is tall and jacked.
And you can't teach that. Come on, you have the hair. You should have done that. You got the Enzo hair. Yeah, no, that's what happens when you knock yourself out one too many times.
Anyway, the Knockouts division has been phenomenal.
Speaking of being knocked out.
Hey, segue.
They reintroduced Knockouts tag team titles, which they've done decent storytelling with for those as well. So I mean, everything's there for Impact. They just got to get a TV
Are they picking up the
deal.
Iconics?
I hope.
I think
That would be so great.
I hope.
So great.
I mean, there's working partnerships with Impact and AEW. They can work some type of deal with both. This way, Peyton can even still do AEW with,
Her husband.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the Sean Spears. There we go.
Perfect 10.
There you go. Stan. I kicked Stan. But the Iconics going for the tag team titles would be beautiful.
Would it be iconic?
It would be iconic.
I mean, they can't use their name, though. That's all I got to say.
Different name, but fine as is.
Yeah, but iconic says
You do one eye. Shit, do
Do
eyes.
one eye and go
Z at the
late
end.
90s and put like an X, like Iconics.
Add the or two eyes and just put the X at the end.
Yeah.
Iconics.
It's just different enough.
To where they can get away with it.
Like Cast XL.
Great value brand.
The up and up.
The
Well,
generics.
go with up and up. Be Target. A little better. Alright. So that's it. Comment below. What
I mean,
are your...
it's hard to have a full-fledged conversation about Impact because there's been a lack of Impact.
So yeah, comment below. How do you feel about Impact the last year or so? Who do you want out of the recent releases whose contract 90-day clauses will be up soon, conveniently just in time for it happens on a Wednesday night, just in time for Dynamite, and it happens right before Slammiversary, where that's timing. That is timing. I love Impact Wrestling. They did it last year and this year with the whole Slammiversary advertisements using either footage of superstars that were released that used to be employed by them or like flags from where those superstars were and just tossing little things like now they've added to their Slammiversary commercial a shaking yes.
Yeah.
It's those things you don't know if it's going to happen. It'll be phenomenal if it does.
Good word use.
He's not ready to fly back.
No.
I don't think he will. But it would be cool.
It would be cool.
I mean, okay. Alright. For the people that you do know at Impact, Daniel Bryan goes to Impact Wrestling. Who would you love to see him have a match against?
That's the sad thing. These days, I really don't know who's there anymore. I mean, Morrissey, but the last time we watched those two, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And he got fired because, he roughed up a midget. And he was told not to.
And he went into business for himself a little bit.
Yep.
I would not mind seeing Daniel Bryan be the one to get Eddie Edwards back from being like this hardcore kendo stick fighter to being the technical wrestler.
Oh.
And see Eddie Edwards versus Daniel Bryan.
Sammy.
Callahan?
Yeah, that'd be
a
some good
great
shit.
clash of styles.
Yes. So whoever the fuck works at Impact, book it. Don Callis or whatever the hell your
He got
name is.
fired. He's gone.
But he's
Exactly.
still
That's
there.
my point.
He was just making matches. He just made a match on the last Impact. So unless that was his last tapings, but that was a rumor that came out that he's no longer the EVP or whatever it was for them. So we don't know if he actually is gone or not. You would think if he was gone, then Kenny Omega wouldn't have the Impact title still because that working relationship might be over. But
Very true. This working relationship is really well for Impact. More so than AEW works really well with Impact.
I mean, it's got more interest in there. I think their last pay-per-view that had the title match had a higher buy rate than any of the recent ones.
I mean, because it's like you get your toy box out, you got your action figures. You don't give a crap about no, I need a WWE fight WWE. No, you want your dream matches and stuff, and it's better when they play together. So you got your Jax Pacifics and you got your Mattels And even though the Jack Pacifics ones look like they're all on steroids and they're bigger, you'll be like AJ Styles kick you in the balls and do a Styles clash.
Shinsuke kicks him in the balls.
Yeah, Shinsuke kicks him in the
Twitch.
balls. He kicks you in the balls. He kicks you in the balls. He kicks me in the balls.
Which, since
It took
Impact
Hashtag
Wrestling,
Dick Kick City.
Impact Wrestling being involved, what is it, Triple Mania? You have Kenny Omega defending the AAA title against Andrade. And in a title versus title belt, I do not know who. I want to say, is it the Reina La Reina champion? I have to actually look it up. I feel bad now not knowing this one. The female champion for AAA will be doing title versus title against Knockouts champion Deonna. And I feel like that's probably going to be a great match there. Good working partnership for them.
Verily.
Which,
Indubitably.
so. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Comment below your thoughts on Impact Wrestling and how you feel about it and what you would like to see them do in the future. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you here next time for another episode. Till then, later days, y'all, and take care of yourselves, everybody. So, that's it for the
That's it for the channel?
that's it for the channel. We're done.
Well, I mean, that's awful gloom and doom, man. I mean,
Didn't know we were cutting ourselves off this soon. We just hit
Wow.
5 years.
YouTube seppuku. Like, it's been 5 years. It's over. It's done. Give me my knife.
No plans for expansion, just death.
We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Great.
We wish ourselves our best in our future endeavors.